Tell you why. Because I don't that much.
Well, it's all about them dailies.
Yeah, I literally just do the dailies. I don't do any extended thing. Although I've been slacking a little bit on my dailies, frankly, just because I don't have
Boop.
the attention span. Hold on, take my mug so I come down and say something to me. Alright. Well, it was kind of that. My mom was...
10 points off on your latest assignment.
Already told them. They agree with me that that guy's an asshole.
Alright.
Wow, what a frick... Okay, so they gave... She came down and she gave me like a shake thing from Rita's. I don't know. Do you have Rita's in New Jersey?
Of course we have Rita's. Yep. All over the place.
Do you know what a misto shake is?
Yes.
Okay, well she came down and gave me one of those. But it's been in the freezer for a few hours while I was at class. So it's like, yeah, it's hard as shit. It's like, I can't even drink it.
Oh, God. Also, I love how we're just going to say they had a teacher. He's an asshole, and he gave you a bad grade. And that's all we left it at. Because that entire conversation was off camera.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, I told my parents about it, and they were just like baffled that such a teacher existed. And I told them, and then they're like, "Well, why don't you go to the chief of department to complain about him?"
He is the chief of department.
Oh, he is the chief of department. They're like,
oh.
Then they're like, "Well, what is he gonna do? Just go to his office hours? What's he gonna do? Tell you to go away?" Yes, that's exactly what he's gonna do.
Alright, Zuper, so here's the thing.
Alright,
It's 5 rounds of basically nothing, and then the last round is just a clusterfuck.
Okay, so like, what are we looking at, though? Are there bombers? Are there runners? What do we got?
Well, the only real thing I do is place that, and it's a lot of medium and light orcs, until the very end in which there's stilled orcs, some ogres, here and there. I forget who the boss was. I want to say it's 2 before? I don't remember. I'm not really sure what to do about the enemies. Also, I got up on this pipe because I'm God.
God, the problem is, I'm just looking at this and I'm going...
Oh no. Hey, Zuper, can you come up here? I have a bit of a dilemma.
I don't know how to come up there.
It's right there.
Oh, okay. Was there... Hold on, Davin... Okay, he barely can... Oh wait, no, I'm stuck.
How you like me?
You're stuck in the pipe in a different way. I'm stuck between the pipe and the wall.
I'm not stuck, it's just I was making a funny...
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm actually stuck, though.
Ow. Oh. Uh-oh.
Are you stuck, too? This is a substantial problem.
Look at my character, she's like, oh.
This is a substantial, issue.
Hey, I kind of know how to... Oh, I can pause the game on multiplayer?
I didn't know that you could pause it. I thought that only the host would be able to do that.
Yeah, this is a good one. You want to do the map like this?
Yeah, let's just hit Z.
Let's go. Got this. I want to see if we can get through one wave like this. We probably can.
So here's the thing. I've got one attack that I can actually use right now, and that's my dynamite.
Don't worry, I got this.
Can I place brimstone? Kind of. Haha, I placed some brimstone. I can place... Okay, is there anywhere where I can place the, ballista? No, I don't have enough for the ballista.
Like, that's all the enemies for the first round. It's a joke. So we'll be able to get through the first 2 rounds.
Oh, they're actually trying to attack us?
They're actually hitting me.
Well, no, they're hitting you. You are losing health. I'm not. Like, your health bar went down a little bit.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know about that, about the rifts. So they give you free money bags. Alright, well that's good to know.
Take those. That might be... you might want to have to balance those, because it is going to conflict with your time limit a little bit. Even if the time is nice.
I got none of the rifts to spawn. I got a 530 out of 8. There's plenty of time.
Yeah, I can't get him. That's over.
Yep. Well. Oh well.
Okay, but technically he doesn't take away from the... Okay, I'm kidding. I'm gonna restart. I don't think you have any objections. I don't know why this pipe of death exists, but
we honestly probably could have gotten up to 6. We would have lost a bunch of rift points on, like, the 4th and the 5th wave, but otherwise, we would have been just fine. Alright, so
we should
don't jump on that pipe.
Yeah, don't jump on the pipe, and we should probably take the first unstable rift, at least.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we know that one, for sure, is moneybags. I don't know about the rest, but...
Maybe that's just the gimmick, all the rifts will be money back. Because they spawn in every single wave. But if we had just 1 money bags, that'd be very, very useful.
I mean, the good thing is I'm Dobbin, so I'm gonna get a fuck ton of money anyway.
You'd think so, but there aren't many enemies.
Oh, but here's the thing though, Ross. If I can get to my first Weaver, and we kill Mr. Moneybags, I get 1.5 gold off his Moneybags. Because my first Weaver is get 1.5 times from gold drops.
Okay, so you're getting the money then.
Yeah.
You should probably kill all the enemies then. Or at least try to. Don't place those there. You want to place everything near the Guardians.
Like, I don't... Okay, but like... I guess.
Mostly it's just save your money until, like, the final wave, because that's the only one that really matters. But, I guess you can place some stuff to make it a little bit easier. God, those ceiling blisters are so expensive.
Yeah, I don't like that they're 1800.
I don't know what's up with the spike walls. They don't go anywhere. I could put them, like, here. Will that be good?
I think you could put it on this back wall back here, maybe. No, you couldn't. It's curved. Never mind. You could probably put it on these walls in here, though. Possibly.
Yeah, I guess.
It wouldn't be too bad. Anyway. First get them in a dust devil, and then pop. Wow, man, they have enough health that I can't dynamite them though. That's sad. Die! Jesus! Alright, they're pretty low. I'm gonna try to...
The unstable rift was not destroyed. Enemy minions incoming!
A boss is on its way!
So you level 2 yet?
Not yet, no. Hold on, I think I'm about to get it. One more enemy, I think I'll do it. Yep, just got it.
Alright, good. Yeah, definitely get that. I forgot that's what he sounded like.
Why is the Guardian healing me?
Oh, that's what Guardians always do. Yeah.
No, he is not healing me.
Oh, because he's in battle.
I thought that he healed you when he was. But
Nope.
We've defeated the enemy's boss!
Hooray. That's really lucky you have short stacks, so Moneybags wasn't attacking you. Oh, you forgot this Moneybag.
Is there one more back there?
Yep.
I already have 8k money.
Right.
950 now. Or 9,500. No, I mean.
Unstable rift is
Alright, let's see what this one spawns.
Destroy it.
Yeah. There's no particular issue in doing so.
Waste some time, but that's okay.
Like a flash in Japan. I know about that. Oh, that's a nice coin bag there.
Alright. Now after this, if there's any more unstable rifts, I'll destroy them.
Enemy minions incoming.
Money bags again? No, not this time.
Do they give money at least?
Well, probably.
Yep, they do.
Well, they do because I'm making them, but yeah.
Oh, Dread. Interesting.
Hope this one's not a dud.
I don't really feel like I got to listen to enough of his voice lines.
What, Dobbin?
Yeah. For some reason, I sort of thought he had Torbjorn's voice.
Nah. He's got just an old man voice, honestly.
One of our guardians has fallen. The boss minion is down.
Right, there goes Dread.
That trap goes on the floor.
Alright, yeah.
Alright, round 2.
Up to 13,000 gold, so that's not too bad.
So last time the unstable rift literally spawned right where I'm standing.
Another front.
Well, that's silly.
before the door even opened, so I had time to wail on it.
An unstable
Oh,
rift
wow.
is opening. Destroy it.
They've broken through a gate.
Dynamite! Yeah, we should probably destroy that.
Destroy the
Good
unstable
stuff.
rift.
Yeah, if we mess this up, though, we always have Cygnus to fall back on. I already beat it with Cygnus, but he just does a shitload of damage, so...
I have no experience with anybody but Dobbin for this, so I can't really too much there.
Okay, now they're both opening.
Alright.
Another surprise.
Alright.
Guess Spike Wall will be
Definitely.
okay here.
I definitely need to reduce the cooldown of spare dynamite. Oh,
Unstable
alright.
rift is opening. Quick.
Dobbin is a
destroy
little
it.
bit weak when it comes to this, but I think I should be able to get it.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Ah!
Knolls? Just Knolls?
Oh yeah, I forgot that was just
Destroy
Knolls.
the unstable rift. And there was
Well, I probably didn't need to be over here.
Probably not. So that's fine. Like I said, until the final wave, there's no problem.
Oh man, you almost let this guy in. Maybe he's alive. I can't tell if he's alive. Is he just ragdolling for a really long time? I don't know.
He's dead.
I saw his health bar though before he hit the ground, so it's. Guess he died in the air or something before he touched the ground. Alright, now it's actual enemies, it looks like. They wouldn't send like 10 bolts out. Alright.
Kaboom! Get fucked.
well done. The unstable rift has been destroyed.
Dobbin is ungodly slow at destroying unstable rifts.
Yeah, it's so smalldy.
Close to embers.
She can't exactly light the rift on fire. She can't explode
Yeah.
on it. Actually, I think it works, but I don't know.
Alright, this is actually next wave's the final one.
Yep, now's when it becomes shit. So, hope you have
Alright,
fun.
so I got 14,000 gold to spend.
I don't. I have 2,200.
Wow, you really are. Damn.
Yeah, they really make you poor. So what to do? Is this a wall zapper or a ceiling zapper?
That's a ceiling zapper. The shock zapper.
Jeez, yeah.
Ceiling trap.
Shit. I don't know what to use. I could probably explode on some of the enemies, but that won't help too much.
There's not really any wall traps, and that's kind of annoying.
Yeah, I mean, there's this shit that's so bad, doesn't even matter.
This will hurt.
Okay, Brimstone's the best, just see it.
Alright.
We have about a minute and a half, which may be possible.
Final wave.
Core of the soul as the core of the earth.
Yeah, this is when they start becoming little douchebags. The enemy spawns.
So it's... I get the idea, though. It makes sense.
And in the drink.
Ooh, that's
That's not good.
Can I do anything about that? Maybe. Might take longer to get to the left.
Yeah, look at those enemies. How was this in comparison to the other ways, right?
Defeated.
We can come over here and try to stop this now.
Cygnus is amazing at this part because he can just sit in the rift and gain like incredible attack boosts. I can't.
Enemies at the rift.
I mean, we're probably gonna succeed, but maybe not.
We only have half our rift remaining. More enemies in the rift.
Oh my god, it's endless!
Yeah.
Jesus!
That's the final wave. Cygnus is amazing there. Absolutely amazing. He fucking annihilates everything.
I love how they were still coming out of their doors, by the way. They didn't stop that entire time.
Oh yeah, no. You can still hear him talking. I'm coming, I'm coming.
Wake up!
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play Cygnus again. Although, then I don't get the free chest as Smoldy, so I'm gonna give it another try as Smoldy, and then I'll play as Cygnus for the 5-star. Woof. I don't even know what traps to use. Honestly, it's just Brimstone. I feel like that makes the most sense because it gives me the fire damage.
I don't really know what the fuck to do with them.
I'm not sure which one to use of the Guardians, though. The Sun Guardian and the Moon Guardian are pretty close.
I think they're the same dude.
Are they?
I think they're the same dude, but just a reskin.
I don't know about that. I think that's weird.
I thought that all the Shield guys were identical. Besides their visual appearance.
I think that's a conspiracy. You're going crazy.
Well, they literally, like, if you look at their descriptions, it says the same fucking thing for all of them. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's a conspiracy. I don't know.
Maybe they have some hidden stats I don't know about, but...
Alright. Haymakers work right here. That's a trap that works great. Haymakers are honestly amazing. I've been using them a lot more. They do a lot of work for a little bit of price. I think the best thing about them, though, is that when you place them somewhere, you can place a bunch of Haymakers around them. And you can place Haymakers in areas where enemies don't usually walk, because if you place them near Haymakers, it launches them into the other ones, which activate them all. Makes them very, very useful.
So at least this first wave, we know that the Unstable Rift is fine. There might be another money bags in there somewhere, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's really just the first rift. Other than that, don't even bother.
The enemy has opened a minion portal.
I think I'm just going to save money for my side.
I think the worst thing about this is that it's an extreme amount of money, right? Like, they didn't give you any cheap traps. None of them are less than 1,000.
That's the gimmick.
So that means, like, even if you're, like, Dobbin, I made fucking 15k and I still was poor. I barely got to place anything. Alright, got my coin bags now. So now as long as I get the bags, I get a good chunk of money.
That will do. The unstable rift was not.
That was really uncomfortable, just like how close Smolder's voice was there.
That will do.
It was like in my ear. I don't know.
I took her perk where she gets bonus mana. Very useful perk. I only take it sometimes. In fact, a lot of her first perks are useful in certain circumstances. Gaining movement speed is good on big maps. Gaining primary attack, damage, and speed is good.
I mean, if it weren't for the extreme lack of money, I'd usually take Dobbin's first perk that is 15% damage to minions, because his damage is fucking pitiful if you don't take that. He can't hurt anything. I mean, even with that, he isn't that strong, but he can at least kind of do something. But...
Don't worry, this should stop.
Alright, spawn the rift. Thank you.
An unstable rift is opening. It must be destroyed.
I'll just sit by my guardian and regen. One nice thing about the fact that he doesn't attack rifts is you can heal while you're attacking the rifts. Oh yeah, that does work against unstable rifts, so that's a good thing to know.
Destroy the unstable rift.
What works against unstable risks?
My exploded.
Hmm.
I got 500 gold. What the fuck?
I've got 10,000.
Look out! Our defenses
I
have
know.
been
But
breached
what I mean is, like,
again.
from that one round, I got 500 gold from the enemies. Oh, right, our other side. Whoops.
Eh, it's not that bad, but... yeah.
An unstable rift is opening. Destroy it.
They've broken through a gate.
Yeah, you didn't take the shortcut there, Ross.
Oops. Don't worry, there's about a 50% chance I'll be able to destroy this unstable rift in time.
Yeah, well, 50% is, you know, not too bad, right? I can come and swat it once.
Unstable rift was
No.
not destroyed.
Seriously.
Enemy minions
Alright, let's see what comes out of this one. We didn't actually check.
Money
Oh,
bags.
hey, look at that.
Fireball!
See, calculated.
I need healing.
Yeah, make sure you pick up the money this time.
I did
Well.
pick up the money last time. I think you got like one of the bags though, maybe.
I don't think I got any, but like, just saying. Don't want the Guardian getting the money. We don't pay him.
Fire
Boss minion has been taken down.
me sometime.
And that's for 15k now. There's nowhere to even place the haymakers on this side.
Yeah, definitely place a lot of brimstone on this side since I have no money.
Unstable rift is opening. Quick, destroy it.
I guess we assume it's every 2 rounds you get money bags.
Maybe. I might just leave that unstable rift just to see what it is. It's good to know these things.
Definitely.
Plus,
I
I
did
don't
that
actually
again.
think.
Light.
Plus, I don't actually think I'll be able to destroy this one. Honestly, it's kind of too late.
No, it'll be fine.
You cannot kill me.
What we got? Some white orcs.
And probably a boss.
Just some white orcs. Nope, no, there's
Yep, it
red.
was just it's the same thing as last time.
So next wave, it might open up with money bags again, though. The odd waves potentially.
I guess we can check.
Boss defeated.
I mean, it's not too bad. I got some extra money off them, so.
Yeah.
Alright, I know the unstable rift is going to spawn right there. Same place that it did on the first wave, actually. So I'm just going to leave it there. See what happens.
Watch out! An unstable rift is opening. Get to it and destroy it.
Actually, that's where it spawned on the second wave.
Oh wait, no, that's not. Okay. They moved it. It was actually in the green pit before, on this wave. They moved it this time. I don't know why. I'm not like bullshitting. That's actually what happened. I don't know. It's weird.
It was on the.
On the second wave, it was there, yes, but the last time on wave 5, it was not there. It was in a different spot.
Well,
The
doesn't matter.
unstable rift was not destroyed.
Money bags
Enemy
again?
minions incoming.
A boss is on
Money
the way.
bags, yep.
Alright, well, there's Strat.
And I also got Dobbin's other perk,
8,000.
which is the 8,000 free gold.
I can.
Alright, well, you're placing traps fucking everywhere then.
Believe it or not, it's not that easy to place traps fucking everywhere because everything's so expensive. But
Place a shitload of brimstone on my side, that's all I ask for.
there's already a good chunk over there, but I'll get some more. I've got 20,000
Like
gold
making
here.
a campfire.
You need to actually space it apart. Like, what you've done here is actually bad. That won't work. It's not how fire damage works in this game. It can only possibly work if they're not already on fire. If it's the same trap type. So, like,
Alright, place it there.
that's about as good as you're going to get, actually, honestly.
Alright. Rush over
You
to your
have
side. We have a time limit.
Yeah. Well, how much do we have on the time limit? A minute and a half. I don't have a whole lot of time to place them, but I do need to place traps. So.
You should probably see it now. Alright, let's see what happens.
You've made it to the final wave.
Core of the soul as the core of the earth. Close to embers.
Alright. I have a metric shit ton of brimstones, some haymakers, and some ballistas, so hopefully that'll help with my lack of damage. I think I would have actually been alright last time, except that I didn't man my side at all, because you
Yeah.
died before, and it made me.
Fire consumes all.
The enemy's boss is down.
I think I'd be fine if I just got my fucking explosion. Or not explosion, my whatchamacallit it? Fuck, what's the word? Unchained.
Well, whatever.
There you
It's
go.
an Unchained. I've almost gotten Unchained.
Yeah, I know, right? If I could just get that, I win.
I'm like edging it. Oh, there's an Unchained.
There we go.
Actually, yeah, I should just use it because I mean that's like the last of them pretty much.
Oh, my set's dead. We're already past time. Well, we got a 4-star. So basically, we would have won if we just hadn't taken the time to kill the one.
So yeah, basically, if we hadn't done the one wave that, I still don't think we'll be a 5-star if I don't play Dobbin. So.
No, that's fine. I can just go back to Cygnus, so I won't worry anything anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Not too bad. Free chest. Oh boy. Why do I keep getting vanity plating? That's not even the one I want.
That's alright in some very, very cheap traps that you don't.
I put in Concussive Pounder. It works great there. Alright, Zuper, I have the chance to get tier 7 flip trap. Should I do it?
That's tempting.
That is tempting.
I mean, you can join the club of having tier 7 flip traps that you never use.
Or I could get tier 6 decoys or tier 6 concussive pounders. I could get the gold decoys like what you have. I think I'd rather just get gold pounders.
It's probably your best bet. There's no reason to go for the ones that we don't.
Ooh,
like.
Look nice.
The decoys were a very short-lived strategy, I think.
They're still useful, especially if you're playing max. They don't take away from the trap limit, so there's almost no reason not to.
And it depends.
Yeah. Get a bunch of free experience from them. Yep.
It's basically playing a character that doesn't need any final trap.
Pretty much.
Oh wait, shit! I don't want to find game. I want a great game. But there's some games that oh yeah, there's basically I have a base set and I only have room for one trap basically. So I put one trap for every character basically. The trap that I can edit for them. So yeah.
I'm starting to use a lot of the same traps. Pretty much flip.
I use. You use the flip
every map, or not the flip? The
Scorcher.
Called Scorcher, yeah.
I use Viscous Tar, Force Scorcher, Brimstone, Ballista, Barricades, and then a final thing that's on whatever. I don't have very much space. I mean, I use all of those things every game, so. Alright, so I'm just going to start with...
That's a good way to start. I would say place your traps in between waves so we don't have to waste that much time on the final wave. Alright, I got the Unstable Rift. I'm actually pretty good at breaking them.
Don't break it! That's money
right.
Oh. Leave it.
Oops.
Watch out! An unstable rift is opening. Get to it and destroy it.
They've broken through a gate.
If the wave count is even, destroy it. If it's odd, do not. That's what it looks like.
Did it.
Alright,
well, while money bag spawns, that gives me time to go place my guardians I forgot to place.
Yep.
The unstable rift was not destroyed. Enemy minions incoming.
They've summoned the boss minion.
They summoned the boss minion.
I mean, they didn't really.
You summoned a boss minion, you fucking counterproductive prick.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have the option to invite a man named Mr. Moneybags to your party, wouldn't you? Actually, probably not, because that guy'd probably be an asshole.
The enemy's boss is down.
Hey.
Place the rest of those haymakers. Those are going to be your money bag. Yeah, let me place a nice pylon near them. That'll get them nice and good.
Unstable rift is opening. Quick, destroy it.
Yeah, I can't do that, so you need to go handle that.
Got it. Does wave not end until the... Yeah, it doesn't. Well, that's kind of silly.
Yeah, but it kind of makes sense. I mean, it is technically an enemy.
Destroy the unstable rift.
Protect and heal.
There was. You're correct. I was pretty happy about it. I was pretty stoked.
Enemies are attacking on
The
another
rejoicing,
front.
it was real.
They've broken through a gate.
An unstable rift is opening. It must be destroyed.
Debatable.
Well done.
Oh wait, no, that was actually a money bag. We just lost money.
Oh, oops. Shit. Oops. You want to restart for that?
I mean, we can. It doesn't take an enormous amount of time to get this far.
Yeah. Luckily, this is one of the shorter maps. All the weeklies usually are.
Well, this isn't a short map normally, it's just that they shortened it to 6 waves. It's not...
Yeah.
If you actually play this map, it's like 14 waves, but...
I do love traps.
I do love traps.
This should cause a ruckus.
Enemy has opened a mid.
Although I will admit that Unstable Rift on Wave 3, it's actually in a very good place for them to make you accidentally kill it. Because it's like right in your path.
Destroy it.
Oh yeah, Cygnus loves hitting things without actually hitting them. So it's his favorite unstable rift.
Wow, that just makes Trap Street Fire like really fucking fast.
Oh yes, it does. It's very nice.
Seen it before, but it is still.
The unstable rift was not destroyed. Enemy minions incoming.
I got this.
A boss is on its way.
Apparently not. He has a bit too much health to do the I got this, but it is in fact higher damage than we were having, so.
Boss minion defeated.
Get tossed.
Nailed.
Man, Mr. Moneybags is being a bit of a cheapskate, honestly. Like, not getting as much money as I previously got. It's very unfortunately. Very unfortunate. Wait, what? I somehow have space this time for a third haymaker? I'll take it, but usually there I only have space for 2. Maybe I've been placing them wrong, I don't know.
Yeah, you usually have space for 3 on them.
If it's like, it would look like there was only a space for 2, and then I put ballistas. Last thing. So there's like a half a block. Oh, free money.
And our heroes destroyed.
You
the
got money from the
unstable
unstable
rift.
rift.
There was much rejoicing.
I did, yes. And it wasn't even I just tossed dynamite at it. Didn't kill it, I just tossed dynamite and there happened to be money.
The defenses have been breached again.
Alright, let's kill him before the unstable rift.
Yeah. That would be the plan.
They've broken through a
Watch out!
gate.
An unstable rift is opening. Get to it and destroy it.
That's fine. Oh, there's money as well.
And more money.
Money. Yeah.
Money for the rich. Money for the poor.
Alright, come on, Mr. Moneybags. We're still like over half his timer. Alright.
Traps.
Yeah, take the time to place,
That's all my money.
Just there.
Whee! I'll get you some stone.
The unstable rift was not destroyed. Enemy minions incoming.
The boss minion has entered the battlefield.
Alright, that's fun. I don't think that actually helps the brimstone, though.
Well, I think it makes it deal more damage.
Probably. You can't increase the fire rate of brimstone, though, because it doesn't technically fire.
I mean, it does fire.
I will be even better at killing things.
It does fire damage, I placed that one.
Just there. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, there you go. That's a good bit of brimstone throughout.
Yeah, should be a healthy amount.
This one, I do need to destroy the unstable rift, and it'll be over here.
Yep.
It's only nulls, but there'll also be an unstable rift.
The Cygnus should be able to handle this shit by himself. Meanwhile, you see the old man just died symbol.
I feel great! I know it's not true, but I feel it!
Well done. The unstable rift has been destroyed.
Alright, this wave, leave it. It'll appear either right there or way down the hallway. Seemingly randomly.
Watch out!
Yeah, see, now it's there. Told you, it alternates for some reason.
Well, who knows?
Either way, it should be Mr. Moneybags.
Yep.
Watch it be when it's at that location, it isn't, because fuck you.
Is growing stronger.
It's Mr. Cocky Bags.
You know too much about my spawning patterns. How dare you?
The unstable rift was not destroyed. Enemy minions incoming.
A boss is on its way.
Lie down right here.
Just lie down right here. No, I don't think he will. It's 4. Now that's pretty effective.
Minion is down.
Alright. Brimstone.
Do I have enough? I do have enough money for another spike ball. That's good.
Final wave.
Nothing goes over my head.
Right there.
Oh, I interpreted it wrong earlier though when you said that the part for the thing is expensive traps. I thought that meant that they made your traps more expensive. No, it's just all traps that are stupid expensive.
Yep. That's the idea.
That's really sneaky of them to hide, Mr. Like, the only way you could beat this, and get a decent number of traps is to use the Mr. Moneybags.
It said patience is a virtue or something like that. Alright, yeah, Cygnus is definitely the answer for this map. Smoldy is just like a red herring.
Man, I love Dobbin Unchained though, because it's just whoop, 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 toss that dynamite over and over. He can machine gun dynamite.
How's your side doing? Oh yeah, look at our time, by the way.
It's really good. Yeah.
Yep.
So that happens when you optimize it.
Chill. Yep. Not too bad.
I may
Dead.
be old, but I still appreciate
There you go.
Little things like winning. Easy.
Ah, I got an achievement. Moneymaker. Probably just getting enough coin bags to slim, but... Yeah, pick up 1,000 coin bags as Dobbin. Hold on a minute! Pick up 1,000 coin bags as Dobbin. Now that really paints a picture of how hard it is to get the, reward for, Brass, where she has to pick up 1,000 of his coin bags. He himself took this long to pick up 1,000 of his own goddamn coin bags. How the fuck is Brass gonna do it? Jesus. I also love how it's... I have not gotten a single chest without some in a very, very long time.
Without a gib in a long... Yeah, I get
Yeah, I get at least one, but often two in chests. Hold on, my headphones came out. Freaking cable.
I'm still sitting at $8.99. You're probably past $8.99 after you've already rolled over the
Nah, I hear you.
4,000.
Again, yeah. There's a Riftboard key, by the way, right there.
Ooh, I got 2 today.
My, oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Very annoying effect, but it was actually pretty funny. Yeah, minions drop grenades. That's a good one.
Ooh, that's fun. All of them?
On death, they have a random chance to drop a grenade.
So you can't... That's worse than periodic bombing by a lot, because you can't even be near barric. You can't really hardly use barricades
Oh,
in
we're
that
on an
case.
easy map. It's on Confluence.
Yeah, that's not easy. Although you don't need many barricades on Confluence, so...
You don't usually fight near any of them.
Yeah.
You do, since you use grinders, but...
Yeah, I do, but, I mean... Yeah. The one that I just got was, Oh, wow, it's for the bats, first of all. First map.
Alright, that's a good one.
The Chaos Trials modifiers are Guardian Friendly Fire. Guardian Spin Attack damages nearby players and barricades. That can get annoying, but wouldn't be a problem on bats. And Mana Drain. Continuously drains mana from heroes. Does not affect a lot of my characters, but is fucking infuriating for some of yours. Well, okay. Let's see here. Okay, so the hint for this is actually, you'll need to be rolling in it to afford these traps. Good things come to those who wait.
Yeah.
Gotcha, yeah.
Let's just say, good things come sometimes to those who wait.
Yeah. On the odd waves, if you wait, you're good.
Good things come to the odd ones who wait. Oh, there's a better way she could have done the hint.
And I disagree. Good things do not come to those who wait, because I waited until wave 6, and that was a pretty bad wave.
Yeah, wave 6 is hilarious.
Actually, that wave isn't even that bad if you have, some traps.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
at least...
if you're playing Cygnus, you're perfectly fine. Cygnus doesn't need the traps.
Yeah. And Dobbin has enough, he gets enough money that he can afford the traps.
I don't know what you're supposed to do with Smolty. I guess because Brimstone's technically the best trap there.
Yeah, so you just put a lot of Brimstone. But even then, like, how you... It's 2 lanes.
She does great when she gets her Unchained, and she explodes, which is nice.
The issue is... Dobbin, what you can do is you can just place a fuck ton of traps in the top lane, because that lane, feasibly, I could see it working with just traps and nothing else. I could see that lane surviving. However, the lane that you were usually taking, that one, there just isn't good places for traps, really.
And that's why Cygnus is amazing there.
So Dobbin would have to take that lane, just stand there, and that would work fine. Dobbin could do it, just spam one lane with traps and the other lane he just takes. The problem is that Smolder doesn't even have that. She can't take both lanes that easily.
She tries.
Even with the money bags, I guess you get some. I was making a lot of coin as Dobbin, because it was 1.5 times, but you'd probably get around 20,000 across the map in general.
Yeah.
You did all the money bags?
I just realized Academy Sewers is the 3rd to final map, and it's the only time it ever appears in Rift Lord. It never appears in any of the other.
I thought it appeared in Master. I thought we did it once.
We do the regular sewers, Storm Drain, but there is no Academy Sewers. We did it as a key or as a challenge or something like that.
Yeah, I remember distinctly us trying it, though.
Yeah. And we said it was annoying, but I think we won. Well, now what? You got dailies?
I do. They're laughable. Kind of. You got... This is perhaps the best bounty I've ever seen, because I don't understand it. Kill 5 grizzlies. Kill
shocking.
5 grizzlies. 5 of them, you say?
5, a whole 5. If it was in real life, kill 5 grizzly bears. That might take you a while.
I don't know. 5 whole grizzlies. Oh, it's not like that spawns on a literal single wave of highlands. And then the other one is kill 30 enemies with Oziel's Race Surge. I get that quest a lot. It's kind of annoying how much I get that one.
Alright.
Alright, well, I'm gonna.
Pick him out.
I don't
Or
know.
the bathroom. That's
Yeah.
usually, yep.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say.
Alright. Ethan over here telling me about anime enders. Yeah. Telling me that I should listen to that ender even though I was the one who originally told him it was good. Unbelievable. Yeah, seriously. Unbelievable. What a poser. Let me see. What's a good ender I can think of? Let's go rub it in his face. Oh, I know one. I know a good one. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-boo. No, not that.
Type, 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 type.
Type.
I just want to enjoy this misto shake. I can't. It's annoying.
Jam it with that spoon.
Don't have one. Got a straw.
Well, was it frozen with the straw in the thing?
Yes, it was.
Yep.
I have removed the straw. I was able to do that, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm trying to drink a brick. So.
Always good. Classic. Alright, pick your
I don't
map,
even
sir.
I don't even know. The Grizzlies appear.
Grizzlies appear in Throne Room. So if you want to give 5-starring Throne Room a try.
It would be one try, and I wouldn't do any
Yeah.
resets.
Well, I mean, I got 24 seconds. Oh, wait, no, that's right. We got 21 as our best try. I don't know how to make it go faster. I guess the barricades and then you sit in
Oh, well, the reason why is because we're building our kill box in a bad place if you want to 5-star it. Just outright, it's impossible. If you are trying to 5-star it, my best theory is that you place all your traps in that kitchen area.
Yeah.
You try to make everything die there, and then you kill everything in that bottom area. You don't even, let them get to the kitchen. You try to kill everything there before they even make it.
Probably do that, honestly. Wouldn't be that difficult.
Yeah. That's my best guess, because that, cuts a lot of the time out of it, if you want to do that.
Might as well give it a try. I mean, all you have to really do is to kill 1,200 things and some grizzlies, and you probably already killed a couple.
Well, I've killed about 400 enemies, so this would be enough to finish it, no matter if we 5-star it or not. Also, actually, you have to complete the map to get credit anyway. I'm sorry, do you have Ivy? Excuse me?
I'm sorry?
When did you have Ivy?
I'm sorry? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You wasted your skulls on Ivy?
No idea what you're talking about.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You think we're gonna 5-star it with you playing as Ivy?
I'm sorry? I really don't understand what you're saying here. Can you speak up a little bit louder?
That's pretty good there, Ross.
Well,
this was a decision you made, I see.
Let's take that. That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't...
Hello there.
Do you have experience playing her?
A little bit.
Okay, just be wary that she's not got any real AoE moves besides stunning enemies. Okay, the thing is that I'm pretty sure she could actually probably deal some decent damage if you took the Weaver that makes her Bramble thing deal damage.
Oh, that thing is amazing. It's like one of the best Weavers in the entire game.
Yeah, I know. It's like, you want to have, like, attacks like that deal damage, because it's insane. That's why Deadeye's roll dealing damage is so good. It's crazy how effective that is. Soul Harvest always yields stacks. Oh no, you definitely need... Oh wait, what is Soul Harvest, actually? Oh no, okay, from enemies on Desecrated Ground. That's actually just too hard to pull off. Just reduce the cooldown of Desecrated Ground.
The nice thing about doing it this way, we only have to use one barricade for there. Although you do have to use...
two, like that.
Yeah. Wait, that's not gonna work, Zuper.
Oh, I know. Sorry. Wait.
Well...
Yeah, you have to block that. And this.
Actually, well then what we have to do is this.
Yeah, block it there.
That'll do.
And then if we kill everything
before... Will they squeeze through here?
Can they get past this? Hold on. Can they cross this bridge? No, they cannot. The reason why this is important is because if they are allowed to cross this bridge, they won't go through the kitchen. They need to go through the kitchen.
Wait. Super. No. Don't block that. We need to block this.
Eternity is a trap in its own
There you
way.
go. Now that works. Now we're good.
Now they all are forced to...
Yes, now we're good. Now let's make this disgusting.
Oh yeah, that's certainly a thing.
Alright, well, let's place our shit and see what happens.
How many bombers are there from the standpoint of like...
Oh wait, I should probably place the maid, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should, because you have the maid and I have the shitty-ass cook.
Well, cook's not bad, but...
Yeah, technically some bombers are gonna exist, but, you know...
That's actually kind of a good thing that they blow those up.
Yeah, it's true.
Something else. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, but I like to try to, you know, have my grinders do something.
I love the way Ivy, like, steps backward. Just looks so stupid.
Alright, Ross, I'm gonna need you to not attack the Grizzlies because I need to kill 5 of them.
That's gonna be, yeah.
That's gonna be a really hard thing to do.
Don't worry, Zuper, I got your healing. This basically means you can spam mana as much as you want.
It's true. But it doesn't change the fact that his super mana-based ability still takes 4 seconds to cool down.
Root duration. That's probably the best one.
Yeah, basically I figure that with Ivy, if you're trying to get her to deal any kind of damage, I have to assume you have to just spec anything to do with the roots.
I mean, her secondary fire is ridiculous. If it doesn't kill them, it launches them. Sends them fucking flying. Also, I have the Flame Wall Bracer, so I should be using that. And I'm dead. She dies a lot. I've noticed that. But it's okay, because when she respawns, she goes Magnum fast.
Yeah, I know. That's her big thing, is that she's really fast when she dies.
Very nice.
You can also take, like, a thing that... I don't remember what the specifics are, but I think it makes it so that she can... I don't know.
You can make her Q make her go super fast, but I rather took the one where it's like her thing lasts 25% longer. That shit is very useful. See?
Yeah, that basically just makes my health transfusion ability cost nothing.
That's good. See, she's not worthless.
Now, she would be a lot less... The healing would be much less useful if I weren't Oziel. Oziel is not only glass, he actively ruins his own health. Like, I think he's got, like, the same health as some of the squishiest characters in the game, but also actively screws his own health. I don't know how much health Midnight has, but over here, Oziel at level 3 only has 350.
Oh, well, you already have more than me. I have 276 at level 4, almost 5.
Jesus. I mean, she is a healer. A lot of her moves heal, but yeah, it's... Doesn't exactly justify that. Perhaps I must sacrifice! Wow, man, I don't know. Am I really? Oh my god, alright, I'm gonna reset that.
What happened?
I don't even...
I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know what even happened there.
That's good.
I don't... It was like, I made a crucial mistake. I forgot to change my mana back. Like, basically my mana was empty and I was trying to use my abilities. And I just was blanking and forgetting that I needed to get my mana back. So I wasn't actually able to kill anything. Osteel can't kill things if he doesn't have mana. It's just impossible.
Nothing will get past this.
Actually, hold on.
Some of them have the same lines, some of the characters. Like, she says, no one will get past this! Except it wasn't like Black Paul's voice, it was her own voice.
Hello. What can I give you?
Her voice is pretty boring, honestly.
Yeah. Probably.
Except whenever she's low health, she says blink, 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 blink. I'm not sure what that means. It's just one of the things. She wishes she could blink, I guess.
Yeah,
like,
she wishes that she was Gab.
yeah. I wish I was Gab, I wish I was Gab.
Land of nature grows.
She's much more mature now.
They've broken through a gate.
And I'm gonna take this one this time. Are you ready to go super speed? I was just gonna end up screwing you over.
I mean, I am moving. I did notice I was moving faster, but I didn't feel it was that much faster.
It's only 30%. It's really good when you first respawn, it makes you go Sonic. Since you're already moving super fast anyway.
Yeah.
You can basically make her Q be amazing. I can make it so it gives you mana as well.
Arrow incoming.
Oh, and this is also the character that I feel is the absolute best at dealing with Pride Assassin.
Well, yeah, his single target damage is really fucking high.
Moves faster than him, heals, and basically cannot die to Pride Assassin. Just annihilates him.
Oh man, those flame blazers.
They actually do a lot of damage.
Well, they do. They're basically placeable this is brimstone that you pop down. They aren't bad. I just, like, whenever I bring them, I forget I have them.
I'm liking them a lot. Only problem is I can't really think of what I'd rather bring other than the mana and the health. So I always have to, like, choose between one or the other.
That's true.
That
I mean,
kinda
technically speaking, mana is probably worth more.
Most of the characters don't
just have a
care
health?
about the mana. They actually prefer
Well-
the health.
Well, yeah, I know, but like, health potion exists. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But then if I bring health potion, I have to skip out on something else.
That's true.
Mana
So
potions
basically-
also exist.
I didn't even know that mana potions existed.
Very useful.
That wouldn't even be useful on Oziel, I'll tell you that. Just wouldn't be. He eats through mana way too fast.
Gives you mana regen.
I guess.
Where should I place this guy? I'm trying to think of where would be good to have Summoner Guardian.
Our defenses have been breached again.
I guess here would be good. Alright,
Yeah.
let's go deal with these guys over here.
They've broken
Oh,
through a gate.
oh man, it's your friend, Brad Statue.
Speaking of which, look at him try to catch up. I can also pause him.
I think he's after me. I'm not sure.
And,
Didn't even matter, but...
and right into the blink. Nice.
Nice, Caesar-chan.
Yeah, this is definitely going to save us a lot of time,
Yeah.
without question. Right now
I don't know
we're
if it's
doing
gonna-
pretty okay on time.
I don't know if it's gonna save us 5-star time, but it will save us some.
Well, we can try. I really like a right click. It's definitely my favorite move.
What, the piercing arrow?
Yeah, just the fact that it sends them flying if they don't die. That shit is so funny.
I don't even know, like, that actually makes kind of very little sense considering it's a piercing arrow, but...
No, it sends them flying. It's good shit.
Alright, so I just have to assume it's effectively a ballista that she's firing at, you know.
Something like that. Alright, let's go up to the other side and make sure it's actually unkillable. Or whatever. Because that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not gonna be unkillable. Your goal is actually to make the other side, the one where I've been setting up. Like, you can't really make this one unkillable. You have to kind of man this one, unfortunately.
Until the ritual is complete.
The power!
The ritual will be complete.
I can't do that.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. What
Hey,
happened?
I'm stuck.
Are you?
I
you
am.
gonna die?
Maybe if I don't attack things? Yes, archers, you can do it! Yes!
Hooray! That's good. Stuck but not forgotten.
I was like, well, the enemies can't get me. Then some archers rounded the corner, and I was like, yes!
I am in great need of healing.
Never before has anybody been so happy to get destroyed by some archers.
Except someone else who likely got trapped in the exact same way you did.
I don't even know why I got trapped there. It wasn't even like the pipe where it makes some sense. There it was just some random location.
Well, this is extraordinarily painful. Look, do you want help or not?
Alright, Jesus Christ. Ah, they got some
Alright.
straggler archers. Oh no, they aren't even archers. What?
Straggler heavies. And they already killed my guardian. Well, to be expected. Hello?
It's just one guy.
Okay. That was a waste of time.
Nothing will get past this.
Nothing will get past this! I just want to do Blackpaw every time she says that.
A boss is on its way.
Renwall, hello, my buddy. Oh, you like stealing health, do you? Well, I have infinite health for you to steal. And right into the drink. I have infinite health for you to steal. Dead. Goddamn paps.
Not.
Alright, let's kill Grenwald.
Destroyed the unstable rift.
He's in the box now. I've got him. Huh! Nah, I missed!
Barricades are
I suck.
I like the cursed ground you have here. It really compliments the place.
boss minion.
Well, it's, kind of, I mean, his specialty. It does 25% damage as Oziel.
Shit, man. And rooted. Straight lines. Yeah, she's not that bad. People are a little bit too quick to judge.
Well, no, I don't think... Here's the thing, I don't think that she's actually that bad. I just don't think that she applies as somebody asks, what's a good damage hero? Somebody replies, Ivy. It's not that she's bad, it's the people, you know, shouldn't be misadvertising her.
No, man, you know. Anyway, I can give you mana now if you want.
Sometimes that'll be useful.
Aim first, then fire.
Oh yeah, we should probably go deal with those guys. Don't want the bombies to be a problem.
Well, as it turns out, luckily, half them just got flung off the cliff by the haymakers somehow.
Oh, there you go. Good shit. Oh, those guys aren't a friend.
I should put some stuff over here, though.
That is some nice mana regen. Good shit.
Probably not even. Probably wouldn't even be enough for my purposes. But
Well, I'm dead.
I don't know. They got our. I don't like that they got that. I don't like that they got that barricade. That's not a good barricade for you to get, guys.
Our barricades are under attack.
I mean, when it's minor infractions of barricade destroying, it's not too bad, but
One of our guardians has fallen.
Launch them right back into the grinders. You know what's going to make this a lot better? A bunch of haymakers.
Yeah, I don't have haymakers, so I can't really. Actually, I don't know. Haymakers would make this area better.
Oh, it would, trust me.
No, but what I'm saying is, you might knock them right over the barricades.
Well, that's a risk we take. Heavy guys it won't knock over. Heavy guys don't get knocked around. And they're the only people to survive barricade hell. Or, whatever the hell it is.
Grinder hell.
Blammo. It gets stuck in the goddamn ceiling. I love the haymakers. They're so fun. Yeah, I think that's it. Come back, Zuper. I'll make you go Sonic.
Maybe this will hit a bit. Maybe not.
I can also make you deal 15% more damage instead of going for the actual good upgrade.
Well, that would be fantastic. Let's do that.
I mean, 15 damage, like, cause you know that's what you need, right? More damage output, as opposed to actually being able to deal damage with your best move.
I think the idea is that she's just got set up so that she can do support.
Oh, yeah. A lot of them I like.
A lot of them do fuck all if you're playing single player though. I mean, they do all right, but they aren't.
Oh my lord!
Oh yeah, the fire mages, they hurt.
Yeah, that's super effective damage on my grass leaf.
I don't know what the hell is this fire mage doing, running around trying to.
I'm here to waste your rift time. Alright, some of these characters just did funny jump sounds just for the fuck of it. I'm convinced.
I almost feel sorry for them. Alright, I was in.
There.
Well, we're certainly gonna save time. Not sure how much. One bad thing about E, it actually traps them before the portal they walk into. So that's kind of annoying.
I think the thing is, it is gonna save us time. I don't think it's gonna save us enough time. I think our damage is a little too low for this one.
Alright, Sarge, you need to piss off.
The boss minion is down.
What the fuck? Why did I go Unchained suddenly? I didn't hit Unchained button.
Scroll away.
Oh, okay. I was... Well, that just means press left click or right click repeatedly as Ozil. His right click is one of like the weirder abilities in the game because whenever he hits an enemy with it, he gets a cooldown on it. That next time he uses it, it does double damage but costs double mana.
Ew. That was like multiple sound effects lapped over each other.
That was really bad. It's the fucking worst.
An unstable rift is opening. Get to it and destroy it.
This is like kind of the worst wave of this side, I think. Because there's too many.
Oh, there go our barricades.
The boss minion has entered the
There's hey, my friend. Alright.
Oh no, that's good.
Roots! It's a good miniseries.
The unstable rift has been destroyed. You don't have enough coin for that.
Damn it.
Why do they always get the good barricade? I mean, I guess it makes sense. That's like the first barricade they see. I should put down a decoy barricade somewhere.
Haha, I get stuck in the ceiling, you bastard.
They've destroyed our barricade.
Yeah, just fuck all my barricades. Alright, I see how it is.
Can't even tell what the barricade line is supposed to look like anymore.
Are under attack.
I know what it's supposed to look like, but I mean, They got, like, all of them.
Hey, it actually... Oh my god, it's the only thing that stops the elementals.
Well, technically this is... The fire elementals can get stunned.
Oh.
Earth elementals can't. That's the difference.
Darn. Well, I hope you remembered your barricade line out.
I do. Don't worry. But they got them all. I mean, that's certainly true. This is like easily the worst wave of any wave on this map because it's all fire guys. But
well, I don't have any money to help you with the barricade placements, but I do have money to place a guardian. Very useful.
I think I got, and that's good. I already got the barricades back. Not too bad. I mean, we used up like all the money I've been hoarding on for other shit.
Sorry, Zuper, I accidentally just killed a grizzly.
I don't know, Russ. How am I gonna get the, you know, quest thing to kill 5 grizzlies? You know what'll be really funny though? If
like
somehow I really didn't kill 5. That'll be amazing.
I would laugh.
I
Like, these
think
things
it's
aren't actually
frankly-
grizzlies, they're counted as black bears. Alright, how'd you like that, E? Very nice.
Yo, where the fuck am I gonna get level 10? Jesus.
It's basically
Ozio-
brimstone everywhere. Level 11.
Yeah, I want level 10. Oziel doesn't do shit until he's level 10. It's annoying. It's taking forever. And I'm leveling so slow because he can't kill things. Level 10, it's really
So I
annoying.
do roughly 600 damage at level 10 to everything over the time of them being frozen by roots. That's very nice. That kills most small things.
And I'm actually glad that they changed the human image name. Like, it used to be just called the image, but back when I initially saw that, I thought that it was like iMage, like the fucking, like
Yeah,
iRobot, or like iPod or something.
Probably got sued.
Guardian has been defeated.
I'm surprised he wasn't
Well,
killed
like, it
earlier.
was like iSpace Mage, it used to be. I don't know why. Yeah.
Not at the moment.
And rooted. And I'm dead. Wrong me. Guess again.
Have I read
He's fun.
Super speed. Yeah, we're past time. But we tried. We're not
Yeah.
high enough level.
We just aren't. I mean, we just do not have the damage to make it happen, unfortunately. Wait, what the fuck? There's 4 of them? Really?
Yep. Oh my god, they kill me so fast.
Ah, it's not good when I get stunned in place. Yeah.
disturbingly invigorating?
There's more. They're just regenerating each other. Okay. I didn't realize they could do that. So, it's not that there's 4 of them. There's only actually 3 of them. But they're reviving each other.
Son of a bitch. Alright, these guys need to die.
That's really a bad time, by the way, for me to die as well. Because I lose all my soul stacks when I die. So, Final Way is not the best time to not have my soul stacks. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be wrong you guess again a whole lot, honestly.
Alright, this is the last one. Seriously?
How many are there? Die!
Alright, this has to be the real one.
He resurrected himself. I killed this one. There's no
What the
more.
fuck?
There's no more of them. What the fuck? Now there's one over by the rift. What the fuck? They're broken.
Oh, that's not one, that's you.
Well, yeah, but there's one there. Die.
Okay. What a cunt.
Which one? I'm just an illusion. No, you aren't. You're the only one that exists.
Are you?
There's just more of them. You can kill as many
this
as
a
you want.
glitch?
There's just more.
Wrong me! Guess again!
Has been taken down.
I didn't know there was a right you at this point.
Thank you, but
Fucking Emperor Palpatine over here.
Wrong. Oh man, he had a different voice line for that one. It was wrong me. Guess again.
Yeah, no, yes, wrong me, guess again, and I'm just an illusion, guess again. Alright, guess again? Which one? There are no
I
more
have
of you.
2 more. No, they just both respawned. I killed them both, and then they both respawned. There's 2 of them. That is all there is. There is
This
2.
is a glitch.
Can you not?
Guess
I was-
again!
I was just an illusion. Oh, were you? I wasn't aware.
I wonder if we're allowed to win.
Oh, that'll be great. We took all this time and we're not allowed to win.
Ow, don't freeze me, you cunt.
remember, Ivy, aim.
Okay, there's only...
There is
Guess
nothing
again.
else.
Alright, well, I guess we won. Whatever.
We're just gonna leave the image to repeatedly
Wrong me,
say wrong
guess
me, guess
again.
again. Now get
We get on the
Bianca.
menu and he's like attacking us.
No.
Wrong me, guess again.
well, just like poor Bianca's just like air thrown distance. Wrong me. All
She
he co-
comes back to her throne room. There's like 80 of them flying over the place.
Wrong me. Guess again. Oh, I didn't realize I had a speaker installed that makes ungodly annoying noises.
Oh, there's another Rift Lord. Expensive oh no, expensive physic traps. That's a bad one.
Well, the Force Scorcher counts, I think.
Does it? Oh, okay, no, that actually is annoying then.
It might count. I don't know. But Ross, oh man, what a chest I just got here. Let me list to you what I got. 57 gives, 63 gives, 82 gives, 87 gives, 48 mana wells.
That's a good chest.
And then the other one was Skulls gives,
Uh-oh,
Wall
what did I
Blades,
do?
Healing Well, Tunnel Long.
Oh, nah, I got a bunch of shit I didn't care about.
Out of curiosity, how many gives do you have, out of curiosity?
Probably less than you do, now that you've probably almost relogged back to the 2000.
I have 1,400.
899.
I have not only bought a chest, I surpassed you again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're surpassing me a lot faster with those tier 7 traps.
I mean, it really... At the same time, I think it's hardly a coincidence that I get so many gives. Just because, yeah, I have 5 traps that are tier 7, but it isn't that likely to get them. So what I believe it is that the more traps you have tier 7, the higher odds you have of getting gives. I just believe that that is probably true.
Well, then I am just not going to get the flip trap and just keep getting flip trap shit.
I'm pretty sure that that's the case because I get a whole lot less of other shit. So it might actually be better to avoid extraneous tier 7s as you get. But it does also seem to raise the chance of getting, like, things that aren't traps. So, like, gear, guardians, traits, things like that. It seems to raise the chance of those.
Well, I've gotten all the heroes I want to get now, since we both have
We have the total of every hero now.
a couple lap overs. Which means, what should I get to spend my money on? Because I don't care about the flip traps. I basically got all the traps that I care about up to good tiers.
Yeah. I've started investing in some weird traps.
That's
so,
what I'm
like,
thinking about. Like, I kind of want to invest in the Shock Zapper, possibly.
right now I am...
Maybe the regular Pounder.
Right now my project is the Overload trap. And you may say, well, why the Overload trap? Because I think there are some places where it could be useful.
Yeah. Part of me was working as the Boulder Trap. I mean, I have it tier 4 now.
If you could install a trigger in it and make it auto-activate, like, you would have to get the trigger first.
Oh, you can.
I
It's
think
called
that-
the Tripwire.
Yeah, but that's...
Maybe I'll start
really
investing
bad. Right. Absurdly bad trap.
Technically not. It's a good trap. It's just too
How
expensive.
much? Yeah, I guess it decreases the trap cost as you upgrade it by 5%.
Yeah, you can
Compare
compare
that-
Midnight and get it minus 20%. You know,
C-
I'm
compare
really
that
trying
to-
upgrading the Tripwire. That sounds like fun. Sounds like a good mission. Let's do it. Alright, I got it up to tier 3.
And that's all you got.
Yeah, a little bit more I can get it up to tier 4, which means right now it costs 1,000 minus 10% minus 30%, down to 700. But since it's tier 3, I can place something inside of it. Probably.
Yeah.
Let's see what I can place into it. Components. Ooh, now there you go. Now if I could place the one where it's like 500 to bring it, I can place a couple. Dude, placing this as Midnight might not actually be that bad. Get up to tier 7, it's already down a bunch. As Midnight, it's down a bunch more. This could honestly be an okay trap.
Let's see, just like, alright, so you can look on the wiki to see like how its cost will become. Tripwire. Oh, indeed. It goes to clan. Alright. At tier 7, it costs 700. Which is still a little costly in my opinion.
Costs 700.
Yeah, 700.
700,
So
which is fine, but then you play as Midnight, so that's down another 20%.
So it'll be down to 500. That's still a big investment in my opinion, but
500
for single use is the problem.
Yeah, but it activates everything. It's basically Gap's right click. It's insane. It'll be great for 5-starring. Out on top of that, it probably doesn't take away from the trap limit. Out on top of that, you can place components in it to make it even cheaper, including the 10% one, which means you get down to 400. Plus, it gives you 500 to bring it, so you get one free placement, essentially. Yeah, honestly, I can definitely see it being okay. Might as well give it a try. What the hey? Definitely not going to use it until it gets in the higher tiers, though. Or unless I'm playing Midnight. Right.
Even if you're playing Midnight, I still think that it's not very good until you get it really high tier.
Well, did you get all the Grizzlies?
No, I actually only got 4. I'm kidding, of course I got 5. However, I didn't get 1200 minions either. I have 980.
One more map it is.
Yeah, pretty much anything qualifies for that. I don't know.
How about restricted section? Let's go for the 4-star.
Already got it.
Oh.
4-star.
How about, banquet hall, let's go for the 4-star. We need to fix that up.
I actually don't have 4-star there.
That's something we could fix.
I have no idea who I'm going to play, though.
Well, might as well give Ivy another try.
I've done this with like all my good characters pretty much. Let's see here. I'll go UN. I can see the arcade ball involved with me. There are a good chunk of straightaways.
What to use, what to use. Yeah, I think this is all good.
Yeah, it's pretty much all in order, you know.
Characters have the exact same models. I feel. Very similar anyway.
Very similar, but I think the biggest distinction is that UN has like 3 sizes bigger tit size.
Yeah, well, Ivy's taller.
Yeah.
And she's wearing less clothes. Actually, which one of us is wearing less clothing?
That's
It's actually pretty tricky.
No, well, you're wearing less, because I've actually
Oh my god, look how much taller I am than you!
Yeah, well, first of all, she's hunched over, but yeah, she is pretty short.
Stay away from me and my child. That's pretty good. Okay, so...
Yes,
you
like,
wanna
don't
do
understand.
Boop, boop.
Rude, but effective.
I guess that works.
Yeah, you want to have double blockage there.
Let's see how this works.
Well, in that case, I mean, because this one is still a single barricade, even though it's covering two. It's not
Yeah.
gonna...
But I'm going to place stuff there in a minute that makes it work.
Okay.
Because I'm going to place a barricade there and a barricade there.
Yeah.
Just to make it so they have to funnel through the Guardian there.
Alright. I
Forget
actually
the
want
barricades
to...
here.
I actually want them to come through this one this time, I think, because I'm going to
Extra
use
grinder, I guess.
Arcane Bowling Ball. Actually,
Ah, that makes sense.
all the way down the hallway.
Okay. Can do.
It's actually less grinders, probably, because I don't get as much wall space. Well, no, I can work it, but I'm going to have to use more barricades than I normally would.
Well, where barricades are generally good because it means the bombers have more things to target other than the shit that actually matters. Okay, now comes the issue. Let's see how good she is against runners. I haven't really gotten to test that too much.
I think Yeland is alright. She's got some... she's got a huge AoE for attack. Nothing else.
I mean, she can stun them. So that works. For a long time.
Well, this is a good wave to test, you know, because it's got a fuck ton of runners.
Alright, not bad. Okay. I was just a little silly.
Enemies are attacking on another front.
Alright, good. Huh.
They've broken through a gate.
Actually, I guess it doesn't matter. Come to think of it. There isn't really room for barricades in that hallway, or grinders in that hallway anyway, come to think of it. What if you took her first Weaver that makes it so she gets double energy when she attacks, if her abilities would give her enough energy to use her abilities? Probably not. Because that would make it too overpowered. I don't normally take it because she gets enough energy as is. She does not need to get more.
I like what you did with the barricades.
I actually don't need to. Oh, wait. Actually, that's fine because they're going to route you through there. Makes sense.
Traps are a great technological advancement.
Traps
Anyway.
are a great
This
technological
spot is the most harmonious.
advantage.
They are a great technological advantage. Your barricades don't regenerate. You probably should kill some of those bombers.
Oh, yeah, sure, that's a problem. Oopsies. Well, good thing they
Those-
survived.
Those wouldn't be an issue normally for my barricades, but
Yeah, that's true.
but mine are a little more expensive, technically. So. But it doesn't matter anyway. On this map, you still get the worst thing ever, known as Orphan. So inevitably, there's
Whoa.
nothing that can be done.
to go fix these barricades up.
I am in great need of healing. Rude but effective.
Rude but effective.
Traps are a great technological advancement. You're right. She sure loves to say that, though. It's like her favorite thing.
Watch out! An unstable rift.
It's her equivalent to maybe over here.
And destroy it.
Does he really say that a lot?
I'm kidding. He doesn't say it that much. He only does it when he's placing traps.
And our heroes destroyed the unstable rift.
He's actually pretty... I mean, as much as we make fun of him, Stink Eye is pretty tame. He doesn't even talk that much.
No, we make fun of every single character's voice lines. There's not a single character we haven't made fun of their voice line.
Now... What character do I have that I just don't play? I have, like, many that I have that I just never play.
We've made fun of their voice lines, trust me.
If I don't heal up soon, I might actually die.
If I don't heal up soon, I might actually die! You die every other round. I think. Literally, you can make fun of any character's voice lines in this game. Every character.
When I was a girl, we didn't have traps.
This spot is the most harmonious.
When I was a girl, we didn't have traps.
Rude but effective.
Did she actually say that?
Yeah. Listen,
I mean,
me.
Okay, so an important thing to know about Yuen's lore is that she is actually from ancient China. She is like not even in the same time period as the rest of the characters of this game. She's just randomly here. She's like a legend in their world or something.
Nah, well, that was a fail.
But effective.
Our barricades are under attack. They've destroyed our barricades.
Oh, that sucks.
It's unfortunate. Which barricades?
This one behind you.
It will do.
Am I blind? Where?
I don't know.
They didn't get anything.
They've destroyed our barricades. Which one?
I can't. Ah, Orpham. That's important.
Unstable rift is opening. Quick, destroy it.
Might as well use all these chandeliers while I remember them, and they exist. Alright, I should probably destroy that.
Yeah, I've got Orpham.
Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Uh-oh.
Oh shit, what the fuck? I was dealing with Orpham!
Failed. Well,
The unstable rift was not destroyed.
we can still technically get the 4-star.
Yeah, man.
Nah, we weren't getting the 4-star anyway. Well, no, actually we can. Well, that sucks.
Enemies at the rift.
Well, we can still get the Rift Skull.
Has been compromised.
Yeah, I guess Unstable Rift just fucked us. Good shit.
I mean, I was like, I don't know. I went to go deal with Orpham. He would have been a serious issue too.
Yeah. I was just kind of fucked in all boundaries.
This should work.
Oh, they destroyed this barricade.
That placement is.
Oh, that barricade. Is that what they didn't? I didn't think. Oh, I looked there. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I guess that's why she says traps are a great technological advantage, because she didn't have traps when she was a guy.
Yeah, she literally did not have to have traps. Like, in her time,
Traps never existed. Like, we didn't trap animals. No, never.
It's not like that was a thing. It did.
Boom.
Dead. TNT archers are like the worst thing ever.
Especially for me, who they one-shot. I'm basically playing as Tracer
My
without the ability to
ancestors are
blink.
smiling on me.
That's why she says blink, 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 blink.
Barricades are under attack.
I think they can two-shot me? I don't know. I feel like I just died to them anyway. Wow, these barricades are just barely alive. Good shit.
They try.
It's not a problem. They'll be probably fine.
Nothing will get past this.
The hell's this? Do you see this life bar? Okay, it's gone now. There's like a life bar in the ground for some reason.
Interesting.
Submit or be punished.
Submit or be punished.
An unstable
Sounds like an
rift
S&M line.
It must be destroyed.
Our barricades are under attack.
Damn it, he ran away from my stoppage. Dead.
The unstable rift was not destroyed. Enemy minions incoming.
That's whatever. I'm sure nothing bad's gonna come out of there.
Some ogres.
Yeah, see? Nothing.
New and improved.
Oh, I love that they walked through a barricade there because they had no choice but to.
Is the most harmonious.
The fundamentals of trap placement are surprisingly easy to grasp.
Nothing
It's
will
not
get
shocking.
past this. Nothing will get past this.
Frozen.
Extraordinarily painful. Point.
Yep, that time was looking pretty impossible. This is looking like a nice, fine 2-star.
That's just gonna be a 2-star. Clear it out. The time is just, I mean, we can't get the 3 waves in 2 minutes. It's not how OMD works.
Now this is looking like a pretty fine way of clearing the map, at least. Yeah, we really have to funnel them through where the other maid is in order to get this to actually be plausible. Like I could see it. You block them here, and then you funnel them all through there. You block there, you block there. Or actually, no, what you probably do is you block them like here and force them all through that way. It'd be weird. I could see it.
It can be pretty tricky.
Aim first.
Because, I mean, I've tried to make them funnel through that lane, and it is a lot harder to make enemies funnel into that kitchen.
I'm finding that a lot of things that were more difficult, though, when we were lower levels and had less shit, have become a lot easier now.
No, I mean, I've done it somewhat recently as well. That was somewhat recently, like a week ago. Hey man, what's up?
Food, but effective.
Don't have enough coins for that.
I like arrow wall health.
It will do.
Side.
The reach of the Empire falls.
destroyed our barricades.
Yeah, I mean, but that's...
Whoa! Whoa! It's a fantastic flying orc. And frozen, and they all die. Good shit. Yeah, this thing is excellent runner slaying. A lot of runners at the very end of the wave for literally no reason. They weren't gonna do anything.
Yeah, I just find that like insanely boring enemy design. Just to go, yeah, this is fuck ton of runners. Fuck it. I mean, I got no other ideas. I guess they don't really have that varied of enemy types. They kind of got to do something, you know. Sometimes I feel like that move isn't as good as it really should be.
Which one?
Like her spin her swords all over the place move that she has like a 45-second cooldown, something like that. It just doesn't, like, I don't know if it's dealing high damage or not all the time. It's kind of similar to Tundra's Snowball. Yeah, I don't know if it deals good damage or not. I can't tell. The difference is Tundra's Snowball has a pretty, I mean, it's like 20 seconds, which is long, but not that long. So did you know that if you win while you die, your character just stares awkwardly into the distance and dance?
Sure
it's
do.
Really good.
They sure do.
I've never actually had that happen before.
I've had it happen a couple different times.
2-star bonus, there you go. Whew.
Really all it is a free chest for playing with a different character. Hey, some floor scorchers for once.
Yeah, that's like, I think the rarest trap for me.
Seriously, you never get them.
Oh man, look at that. I got my 6th kinetic reclaimer. Why don't they start giving me gibs for those? I have 6 of them now. Chill.
I don't understand when they stop giving you... I guess when you physically can't put them in another trap.
I don't know, because there's some of them that stop at 4, even though that isn't the max for them. You could put them in more things.
I have no idea then.
It's arbitrary, it almost seems. I don't know what like the max cap for all these parts is. I think it's different for every trap part type. It's probably a percentage of how many traps there are for it.
No idea.
But I mean, I know I've gotten gibs for them before. It's happened. I mean, I know that you can hit the max for them, so... They don't even give like shitty gibs. It's like 300 or something when you manage it.
I don't know. Well,
yeah, that's probably...
It's all your stuff.
Yeah.
Like, 12 experience away from the next level, but whatever.
You're like 12 experience away.
I'll get that over the next couple dailies I do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not sure what to do now for dailies, since I did all my dailies as masters. I spent that time basically like, oh, free chances to do all the master maps.
A lot of what I've been doing for dailies, just because it's convenient. Where possible, I play maximum security and restricted section, because those are the only 2 maps in Riftward we can do right now that have 1,200 or more minions in a single map. So you can do it in one map.
At that point, you could just do endless. Endless will have 1,200 if you get far enough.
Yeah, but endless takes longer, and
Well, yeah, it does.
I'm time concerned because like you get the 1200,
You're
it doesn't stop.
guaranteed stars usually.
I don't know. But I don't ever fail on maximum security and restricted section. Restricted section is actually not as hard as it seemed. The time is just out of the question. I mean, I'm even using a different barricade setup that isn't so prone to bombers now. But like,
what is the time we need on it? Isn't it like something really fucking stupid?
Even then, it's not.
15,
I've got
that's
my best is 19 minutes on it. That's
I had 19 minutes with max 1941 when we did it.
Well, 1941 is what I did with Temper, but I also got 19 with Blackpaw.
Maybe if we had the two of us, it'd go faster.
I wouldn't argue that,
Yeah.
and it certainly wouldn't go 4 minutes faster. Even if you make the argument that it would go somewhat faster.
Cygnus is kind of great at making maps go a lot faster.
Well, Cygnus, okay, I'll tell you this. Cygnus would be amazing with the new strategy that I
no, he just sits there and he just spams.
Well, if you can look at like the restricted section map, basically the new setup that I do is literally just route them directly down that middle lane towards the rift.
We did the one time.
And there's just nothing routing them anywhere else, just all down that. It's dangerous though, because it's really easy to fuck up, you know. If you
forget the bombers.
No, it isn't even the bombers. It's really easy to fuck up because you're fighting next to the rift always. So if you screw up, if you screw up, you lose. That's the problem with it. As soon as the enemy starts slipping, you're probably fucked. But I have done it without losing any rift points, and 19 minutes, the best time I got.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get under 15. That's just asking a little too much.
I don't even know how much damage I'd have to get under 15. I felt like I was killing them kind of fast. I don't know.
I mean, right now I have it where on the baths I can get 5-star with any character I want just because the trap setup is so resound. Maximum security is not too bad.
Maximum security is easy as shit to 5-star.
Yeah, we did pretty well there. Throne room is too hard right now. Any map that has humans really is going to be too hard until we get higher leveled.
Well, restricted section doesn't have humans, but it's just, I mean, the problem with restricted section is just...
throne room is, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Restricted section's just...
night market... no.
Good luck. What was the time we got on that? 12. Actually, it's not too bad. It's a short map.
12 versus...
14:30.
I got 13:34. I guess I must have played it alone with Temper or something. I don't recall doing that. I don't recall playing it alone though. That's weird. Whatever.
Yeah, Banquet's fucked. Good luck.
What even is the time? 13:45. That is a really... That is not a... It's not even, like, forgiving.
Confluence we could possibly do. Frostbite. Even playing as Smoldy. Actually, that's not too bad.
Let's see here. How would you do...
Gates.
I'm just questioning how you speed up Confluence, really.
Confluence?
I mean, you kill enemies faster, obviously, but, like, I think we had a pretty optimal setup.
Take less time during breakaways.
I guess.
Unchained effectively. Play characters that do well against pirates.
Frostbite's fucked, just in general, because it's a stupid long map and for no goddamn reason.
Oh, I figured out the secret to Frostbite. Fucking skip the kitchen. Just screw that shit.
Skip
funnel
what?
them all through the middle. Funnel them all through the middle. Place barricades set up so that they all funnel through the middle. It's very easy. The sides, just let them be. They don't appear until like the last couple waves.
Okay,
I played as Max. Max is amazing on maps.
I'll tell you.
You're trying to 5-star him.
I'll tell you the secret hint to Gates of Thurikvad. Don't let the enemies on the two sides pass. That's
Seriously.
really the secret to it.
I really should just place a shitload of haymakers up there. If I played Max, he could probably do it. Max is amazing at 5-starring because he can block off parts with traps. Like, him himself is not that great, but his trap placement is unrivaled. Like, even Dobbin has a bit of a problem, because Dobbin himself is just so fucking bad. At least Max can do something.
Dobbin has...
How do you kill bosses as Dobbin? Please tell me.
You say you kill a boss as Dobbin. You use your tornado, and you chuck dynamite, and hope they die.
See, Max is just hit E. Use your shotgun blast. That usually kills them pretty fast.
Dobbin, yeah, has a big issue. The boss is... He plays more traps than Max, but
he can't do anything himself.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. And also he's slow. Max is actually pretty fast.
The only thing...
He doesn't have good range, too.
The only thing about Dobbin that eventually can deal damage, and it requires a certain setup. He does have a Weaver that makes his Dust Devil deal damage, and anytime that a move that doesn't deal damage attains damage, it's really powerful.
It's really good, yeah.
But his is not immediately good. The instant that you take that Weaver, it takes a level or two after that before it gets good, unfortunately. Temple Graveyard is kind of not that bad, but the time is just not.
I mean, we were wasting a lot of time there. That we really.
Yeah, but I mean, we were still 3.5 minutes over.
Yeah.
You don't waste that much time, you know. Other than there, Avalanche. Avalanche is not.
Avalanche was fucked on Master. You want to hear the time I got where I finally beat it?
What?
I did with Cygnus, 1451 out of 1530, and again I got 1534 with Max.
Yeah, I mean the thing about Avalanche is
the barricade setup is just so fucked. You don't even know what to do with it.
Yeah, that's the issue because of the way the map is set up. Like you aren't probably allowed if you're trying to go for 5-star to use the jail down there, which makes it very easy to defend that one lane. You're probably not allowed to do it.
What I figured out the secret to this is just don't even bother. Just let them all walk the way they want. Run all over the place and make sure they don't come near the rift. When they get into the rift area, just overload the shit out of it with traps.
That's what I've generally found works, but it isn't perfect because there is some. The only lane that I think sucks is the very leftmost lane, the further path out in the left side. That is the only really bad.
So she doesn't waste time. So they don't waste time.
I think that's the only really bad lane because if they do manage to go that way, all of them go directly up that stairway that's right next to the rift there. So it's like, if they manage to get that far, you're you don't have any real.
Because you have 2 guardians there that can slow the shit out of them.
And then let's see here. Then after that, you got Castle Gates, which is
long.
That's
actually
a long
no. Castle Gates is dope easy. Oh my god, it was a joke.
Well, no, that's an easy map, but it is going to be a bit more difficult because of the fuck ton of fire guys that are apparently going to spam, according to the notable enemies.
See, the secret to that map: place a barricade in front of the quartermaster place. Place a barricade in front of where the middle rift is. And then funnel them all through the staircases where the jailer guy is. 2 barricades, you can funnel them all through the one path. It's very nice. However, if there are fire guys, they're going to break the barricades. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about Rift Lord Castle Gates here.
Yeah.
I don't think it's... And it's especially also going to be a problem just because also there's the terracotta fuckwads that just destroy your barricades by walking by.
Yeah, they're
those aren't too fun.
Well, you are regenerating ones, so...
Academy Sewers is probably not that bad, but there's just not very many good places for traps is the issue. Krogon Keep is...
Your favorite map.
It's Krogon Keep. I mean, do I even need to say?
So many goddamn times.
I think it's the map we've played more than any other, and I just don't like it. It's not fun.
I personally probably played Baths more, but yes, Krogon Keep is.
It's not even a fun map. It's just annoying. And then Eventide Fortress, which it looks overwhelming, but probably isn't as bad as it looks. My
It's just
guess.
too many maps slapped together.
I think it's
Frostbite plus Avalanche. That's it.
well, it's all three of the Eventide maps combined together.
Yeah.
It's stables, docks, and forges, or whatever the hell that other one is called.
Which makes it a really cool map, but
Yeah. It's not... I don't actually think that the map is actually that bad, though. Difficulty-wise, probably. I just think it's a lot of it's a lot of lanes that you need to manage, so you need to be careful. I think, realistically, it's probably not as bad as it looks like.
it looks like there's only the 4 paths that go into the main area, so if you can make the main area...
Yeah, but, I mean... I think it's different from Avalanche in the sense where you probably cannot get away with just placing...
Oh yeah, because they're not all frost enemies.
Yeah, among other things. It's just not... I don't think it would work.
Nope.
It's way more lanes. It's just... I don't think it would work. So you have to probably focus on... I don't know. What's a good
I wonder if there's going to be a cutscene if we beat Eventide Fortress. Do you think they made a cutscene for that?
You would think that they might, but also...
Have there
Was
been
there?
a single cutscene?
Yeah. Was there a cutscene? In the tutorial, I think there was. That you didn't do. You didn't even do that, so...
Yeah, I didn't give a shit about that.
Well, I didn't realize you could skip it, but I did it.
I skipped
That
that
tutorial, by the way, that tutorial is actually fucking hard, so, I mean... Because they make you play as Max, which isn't that bad. It's not like I'm saying that Max is bad. What I'm trying to say is the only traps they give you are normal tar and tier 1 spikes. There's not really any guardians that you can place, and a lot of them aren't like... I mean, you never get past maybe like level 3 with Max, so you don't really get any as good as Weavers. You get his money generator Weaver. That's what you get.
Well, I
Yeah, but
assume
it's
on that mode,
damages.
since all you're getting is those true traps, you don't take that one.
Yeah, you only have the
Take
tar
the
and
primary thing so you don't miss as much.
yeah.
Probably a lot more useful
It's a little. I find that the tutorial is actually surprisingly difficult just because of the nature of them giving you no tools to work
to you. It
with.
could have just been the fact that it was the very first thing you played.
I don't know. All I remember is that I failed several maps of the tutorial multiple times. One of which was Confluence, which still annoys me. I still have no fucking clue why Confluence was one of the tutorial maps.
Yeah, that's a mean tutorial map with no barricades.
Yeah, there's no barricades. You don't have any. It's stupid. I don't understand. It drove me nuts. I was like, how am I supposed to do this shit?
It might be fun to give it a try. Will they re-log you back to level 1?
I said, no. You play the
Probably.
tutorial. I think, oh, yeah, you'd be playing the tutorial as a level 1, yes.
Oh my god.
They would count it as you are level 1, not level 62 over there.
Do you earn anything for it?
No.
That's stupid.
Well, you might have. It might have been like an apprentice chest or something. I don't remember.
Like, they should at least give you something, like maybe a max skin.
Maybe they did. I don't know. Do I have a max skin? I wouldn't have one for any other reason.
I would hope they'd give you something.
No, I have lifeguard max, but that's definitely not that. So.
Yeah, that was a freebie.
I don't know. Maybe they did give you barricades for the Confluence. I don't like it. Just like one of them was. I remember the first map they had you fight on. It's just a straightaway. It's probably enough room for about 8 rows of spikes, and the rift was right there. And I was like, all right, that's not that bad, because you get enough spikes, it kills a lot of them. You can manage it. Next map, it's excessively more difficult. I don't remember why, but it was just more difficult. Increasing and fucking conflict. I was like, Jesus Christ.
You know what I just realized? This entire time we've come back to the game with how many chests I've gotten, I must have played at least 60 to 100 maps at this point. Haven't gotten a single boom barrel roller. Not one.
Yeah. Well, I haven't got or so.
Is that your only trap you're missing?
Yep.
Oh, I've gotten them all, so
It should be.
level.
It's appeared many times in my store because I don't care about it. It's achievement for owning every trap. I don't think.
Nope, there certainly isn't. I didn't get one at least.
I would love it, by the way, if there's an achievement for getting all traps. See if that some people. If there's some people that are complaining that there's an achievement, I don't remember what it's called, but you have to get like 20 million gold or something, and people are saying that that is too steep. That would take too incredibly long to get. I'm like, just
What
play
is it called?
Dobbin. I don't remember. It's a really high amount of gold though you need, and people don't like it.
They still have to take 1 million damage as what's his name in a single map. Yeah.
Yeah, that still exists. Oh, here's another one that's good. Coin collector. Earn 150,000 coin in one match. That's Dobbin specifically on Falling Folly and get every single Mr. Moneybags, and maybe that could happen. There's Little Millionaire. Earn 5 million coin as Dobbin. I don't know what it's called. I might, if I look on the community hubs, there's been people bitching about it. So I mean, I feel like
I've never killed a single unstable rift as Bianca. Really? That's pretty sad.
Here's a topic about the Guardian Pokemon. Let's see if anybody knows what it's supposed to do. Needs rework since Guardian is useless, so it doesn't do anything. Another change happened with the Guardian. Still not fond of it, but anyway, it looks alright. Let's do +1 extra Guardian free, but that's okay. So it does give you 1 Guardian for free if you bring it, so you don't have to pay the cost 1 time. Alright, let's see if I can... Empty Pockets, it needs to go. Alright, Empty Pockets... Yeah, it says 200,000 can be completely unreasonable. 2 million, yeah, that's a ton more fair and attainable. Change this and remove it. So, where's Empty Pockets? I don't know. Did they change it? Maybe they did. I don't know. I didn't see it when I was looking through.
No, I really should 5-star a master map without going Unchained. I feel like that's something I should have done a long time ago.
Yeah, I did it. It was really easy.
Yeah, it probably is.
Oh, okay. Empty Pockets. Spend 200 million coin.
Wait, what the fuck?
I have 5% of Empty Pockets.
I'm confused. Deal 1,000 damage with Oziel's Wrath Surge. Shouldn't you get that from 1 map?
What?
Deal 1,000 damage with Oziel's Wraith Surge. Shouldn't you get that from like 1 map? Just 1,000 damage, that's it?
Let me check here. Let me check what Wraith Surge is. It's probably his right
Wraith
foot.
Wrath.
Oh yeah, I got that easily. That's a joke. And I'll tell you why that's a joke. The thing doubles damage every time you use it. That's a lot of damage.
What the fuck? Why is that one so easy? Kill 2... Like... Some of these are ridiculous.
Collect 2... Oh my god, they did not... Okay. I will tell you this. Soul searching for Oziel is almost impossible now. I guess in Endless it's still possible, but they changed how souls work, so now you only get 1 per kill. You used to get multiple. Back when he could have as many soul stacks as he wanted. But collecting 2,000 soul stacks in a single match is pretty difficult now. Because if you die, you lose them all, and
Yeah,
you only get one
what the
per
fuck
kill.
is this unfair shit? Deal 50,000 damage with Smolder's Incinerate. That's not fair. How come I have to deal 50 times the damage?
Especially since it's objectively... I mean, I could almost understand 50,000 damage for Ozeal's thing. It does a lot of damage. It uses it does 1,000 damage sometimes when you use it in one attack. Oh, that's probably actually what it is. Deal 1,000 damage with his Ray Surge one time. Like, when used in a single use, deal 1,000 damage. That's probably what it is. That means basically what that means is that you need to have it hit the enemy about 5 times in a row because it doubles each time. It's not that very strong at first, but however, it doesn't have to be the same enemy. So you hit an enemy, kills it, hit the next guy, kills it, next. It's got like an 8-second cooldown every time you hit something, so you got like 8 seconds to cast it again. It's not too bad.
I've never gotten 50 bloodbath stacks as Bloodspike.
You've only played him a little bit.
I know, but
right?
I've already gotten 184 helpings of the fucking meals. Some of this shit doesn't make any sense. Reach max rage with temper 50 times.
You know what's good about that one? Not many people have it. Not many people even have that one for some reason.
Don't bother with Tundra. Like, doesn't have.
Let's see here. Let me tell you about some of the achievements I have for OMDU. I have Scrap Collector for Brass, which is pick up 1,000 scrap as brass. I have Forever Infamous, which is like kill, I don't know, some amount of enemies during Infamy as Deadeye. Orcs must Chaos Capable, which is win 10 Chaos Keys, or matches in a Chaos Key. Henpecked, 0.61% of players have Henpecked, and I don't understand because all you have to do with that is play as Zoe for one match and you are assured Henpeck.
Does she really get that often?
It's have the chicken like appear like 10 times, but you're using that ability well, you're using that ability every time it's not on cooldown because it's that powerful when it works. It's only like a 10% chance to get the chicken, but you use the ability a lot. It's probably like 2 or 3 matches actually. An Emperor's Reach, which is 0.62% of players have, I don't know, like kill such and such enemies with just, I think, her basic attack on UN. I don't even think it's like one of her special moves. Just use Imperial Reach 100 times in combat. So that's her right click, which has no cooldown and uses a very small amount of energy. So all you have to do is attack with your basic attack literally once, and you can fire that ability off twice. That's how good it is.
So I want you to think how much I've played Max and tell me how possible this one is. Kill 50 enemies with a single in your face from Max. That is fucking impossible.
In your face, that's...
It gets blocked by enemies.
The right click, right?
I think? Or is it the... I have to go look. No. In your faces is his shotgun.
It's the shotgun.
How? How exactly?
Okay, so here's how you do it, but it isn't easy. I think you have to do... This is how I often do, like how you get a bunch of enemies at once, is you play baths, and you set it up so the enemies walk a certain distance and then have just a metric shit ton of slowing effects.
Yeah.
So they all get slowed down and they just stay there. And enough enemies all get to one place, and then you do it.
Like, yeah, I can imagine Gab doing it because she has Devious Allure. She has to hit 50 enemies at a time. That one's a lot more possible. Max's is just no.
Yeah. I mean, I've gotten his stupid thing with absolutely stunning Volt. Sometimes I get a quest for that, and it's like
that's an easy one.
It's like stun, I don't know, like 25 enemies at once, and it's like...
Easy enough. It's a joke.
You literally do what I just said. You slow some things down a little, and then you just...
You don't even have to. Usually you can just get that from naturally playing.
It depends on the map.
Yeah.
I am very much a zero effort person when it comes to doing things. I might sometimes do it. Like, alright, so for the 1200 minions, I'll, do one of the bigger maps or whatever. But if for whatever reason I didn't complete the 1200 enemies the day before, I'm not going to bother with a map where that's the case. And I'll probably just, like, play some stupid apprentice map a few times or dumb shit like that. I just don't want to invest the effort. It's easier to just watch a video and play something easy.
Pretty much. That's what I did for all the master maps anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, well, time for Ross to go to bed. He has to get up early-ish tomorrow.
I don't have anything tomorrow, but I still probably ought to work on the stupid assignment of Doom and Gloom that I started with today.
Indeed you should.